everybody, welcome back. Now we're going to talk about another form of patterns, and as you can see over here, we discussed how to utilize patterns that are already in Photoshop, that being the preset patterns. Then we talked about how to apply patterns that we import from the internet, and now we're going to talk about patterns that we create ourselves. All right, pretty cool. Well, let's go ahead and follow along the step by step. First of all, make sure you create a new canvas, 1000 by 1000, 72. Okay, we should know the typical canvas by now. What I like to do, however, is return back to the patterns window. So click on Window, and let's go all the way down to Patterns. Okay, there it is right there. Click on it, and you should see a dialog box. Okay, there it is right there. And you notice that we have several different folders or directories, whatever you want to call it: trees, grass, water, cloth. Well, I'm going to add another one, and let's go ahead and click on this icon right here. It looks like a folder. Okay, I'm going to click, it's called Create New Group icon, so I'm going to click it, and yet another dialog box appears there asking you to name that group. Well, this time we're going to call it Custom. Why not? Let's go ahead and press OK, and Custom appears over there. So let's go ahead and X out of this. We'll return to it at a later time. Now what I'd like you to do is introduce to the brush tool. Okay, so the brush tool is right here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 one down. And if I zoom in a little bit, you might see the pencil tool. You might see these other ones. Go ahead and select brush tool. Okay, there it is right there. All right, next thing is make sure you have some color. Down here at the foreground icon, choose any color. I'm cool with black. And let's go up here now in the options bar area. You'll notice that we've got a number here. Here is the brush tool. Then we've got this little cursor here, which is indicative of the brush, okay? 40 is a number in pixels. That's the size of the brush. Now, if you click on this arrow down here, you'll see, wow, look at this craziness, okay? Well, you can actually control the size. You'll notice that over here, how you move the sliding bar to the left or the right will impact the size. Okay, I can go as high as 166 pixels across, 23. I'm going to keep mine at around 40. 41, whatever, and you can always type it in too if you want to be exact. All right, now hardness and softness, again, there's a big difference. As you can see, the icon, it'll be kind of, the more I have it to the left, which is 0 hardness, that means I've got a soft brush. Okay, so if you're familiar with painting, you'll understand what a soft brush is. So why not? I'm just going to keep it at a soft brush, but you can use anything you want. The only thing I'm concerned about is the size of the pixels. Okay, actually I'm going to go a little bit lower. I'm going to go down to 27, 28, 30. There it is. I'll go down to 30. All right, pretty good. And then let's not worry about anything else. If you are under this area right here, you'll see that there are several folders here. If you look under General, so I'm not sure exactly which one we've selected, but this, you don't have to select any of this yet. It should automatically be created by the dimensions that you placed over here. 30 pixels, hardness is 0. We're going to go into brushes at a later time. Right now, this is all you need to know, but what a great introduction. All right, let's go ahead and X out of here. And basically, if you click on brushes, now what I'd like you to do is just kind of have fun. Wiggle around. Wiggle around. There we go. I'm just going to wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay. There we go. All right. Now, if you have a pattern, of course, if I'm going too fast, stop or slow down this video and go back to where I kind of lost you, and I apologize that if I did. So, but you know, the beauty of video is that there is a rewind feature. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more wiggle over here. All right, very cool. Now I'm going to basically define this pattern. Okay, remember that? So the way that I have to do this, I have to either select the area or select all. Select all. Okay, there it is right here. You'll see the marching ants marching around this image. So then I'm going to go to Edit and then select Define Pattern. There it is right there, highlighted. I'm going to click there. Now I'm going to call this Wiggle. Wiggles. Why not? All right, now I'm going to press OK. Now, at this point, if I was to create a new canvas, okay, and right-click Define, I can see Wiggles too, but being a neat freak myself, what I like to do is make sure that Wiggles is at the right folder. So remember, we had created a custom folder. Let's go to Window, and let's go to Patterns. Okay, so there is right there. Wiggles is right over there. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to move Wiggles. So actually, Wiggles is right there. It's actually under Custom. Okay, it's already there. I can't explain it, but you can move Wiggles anywhere you want. You could put it under Cloth, which will make absolutely no sense. So I'm going to bring it down to Custom. There you have it. Ugh, weirdness. All right, so but that's Photoshop for you. All right, so I'm going to X out of this, and I'm going to go ahead and create a new canvas. So File, New. 1000 by 1000 pixels, 72, white background. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and press create. And then I'm just going to go ahead and, well, let's just go ahead and select a different kind of, there we go. We have a rectangle. You know what, this time let's do this. Let's choose circle. I've been using the rectangular elliptic tool. Let's go to the I've been up until now I've been using the rectangular marquee tool. Let's use the elliptical marquee tool. So I'm going to choose the elliptical. I'm going to make myself a circle. It doesn't have to be perfect. Move the cursor inside the selected area, and now I can move it anywhere I like. Then I'm going to right click. I'm going to fill, and now I've got pattern selected. And at this point, I click on this drop-down menu here, and Wiggles is under Custom. I'm going to select that. Okay, I'm going to double-click it. Notice that it's ready to go right here. I'm going to press OK, and there you have it, Wiggles. All right, so hopefully you're able to understand how to make some custom new patterns. Let's go ahead and create one more, just for fun, huh? Let's do this. Let's go ahead and, well, we'll keep this here. Let's create a new canvas, File, New. Okay, and it should be right there, 1000 by 1000 pixels, 72. Press Create. Now this time what I'd like you to do is create a whole bunch of circles. Let's go ahead and fill a whole bunch of circles here. Let's go ahead and click. Okay, on the elliptical marquee tool, we're going to go ahead and click, create a circle here. Not too big, not too small, about right around that. And then what we're going to do is we are going to right click. Oops, I missed that. Okay, there we go, fill. And this time we're going to choose color. And I'm just going to choose about, there is a green there. Press OK. Now, again, the marching ants are marching. It's at the marquee tool. It's at the new selection tool. I can move this over. Now go ahead and fill it again. There we go. This time I'm going to choose blue. Okay. Marching ants still marching. Move this over. Fill. Okay. So go ahead and make about 8 circles, and I'll see you at your 8th circle. Okay, here we are back again. Hopefully you got about 8 circles. Any color, Good enough for me. So now what do we do? All right. So this pattern is more rectangular. It's basically an array of circles, in the shape of a rectangle, if you know what I mean. Well, here's what I mean. I'm going to go to the marquee tool. I'm going to choose the rectangular marquee tool, and I'm going to go ahead and place marching ants around the both rows of circles. So you notice the rectangle. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and define this pattern, and I'm going to, okay, let's go to let's go to edit, define pattern. Now I'm going to call this colored circles. We're going to call it colored circles. Press OK. Okay, then I'm going to go to window, and I'm going to go to patterns. Okay, there it is right there. And this time notice that this colored circles is not inside the custom. I'm going to go ahead and move it in here. There it is right there. So now I got two custom icons. I got wiggles and I've got the colored circles. There we go. Okay, so now staying inside this canvas, I'm going to deselect the marching ants, Command D. And now I am going to use the polygon tool right here. Okay, or the lasso tool. Let's go to lasso tool, not the polygon tool. Let's go to lasso tool. And I'm just going to create a nice squiggly shape, whatever I can muster up. There it is. And I'm going to right click, fill. I'm going to choose pattern. I'm going to choose there it is right there. Under custom, I've got my colored balls, and I'm going to press OK. There it is. Okay, pretty awesome, pretty easy. I mean, imagine if you had a person wearing a white dress or a white t-shirt, what colors you can give that. Okay, so let's go ahead and try that. Let's go ahead and go to the next lecture.